Hello, I'm Thomas Banks, the founder and CEO of SplashPlay, the provider of the most innovative way to empower your organization's marketing and customer engagement efforts, gamification. What is gamification, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. Gamification is the application of game elements into an organization's marketing with the intent to improve customer engagement. In general, gaming elements include design, principles of gaming, point scoring, competition, status, and achievement. It is through gamification that SplashPlay intends to satisfy the needs of our partner organizations, such as new customer acquisition, effectively engaging existing customers, provide better value to customers, stimulate social media engagement, provide a mechanism for affordable delivery of offers and deals, achieve a competitive advantage, and stimulate customer loyalty. Certainly all worthy objectives, but naturally begs two relevant questions. One, how is all this achieved? And two, at what cost? SplashPlay not only is unique in its approach to gaming, it is equally unique in its approach to business. The answers to these questions are mobile gaming and at no cost. That's right, no cost. Indulge me for a few minutes as I share with you a truly interesting and unique approach to marketing, mobile gamification. So let's understand how SplashPlay can enhance an organization's marketing strategy and do so at no cost. First, SplashPlay is a mobile gaming platform. Rest assured, SplashPlay's decision to focus on mobile gaming was by no means an accident. The mobile gaming space is simply the preferred marketing channel of this century. In 2016, the mobile gaming market reached $32 billion with 165 million active players and is expected to grow to 220 million engaged players by 2020. The number of players is not what's important. What is important is the demographic profile of mobile players. Obviously, as one would expect, half of mobile gamers are females. Also, half are parents. Yet, of unique interest is 36% are college educated, and even more startling is the age of today's mobile gamer. 37 for men and 40 for women. Gone is the day when the mobile gamer is characterized as a 13-year-old boy squirreled away in his room buried in his phone with an energy drink at his side. Today's mobile gamer is more mainstream. They are you and me. In the United States, advertising is undergoing a genuine paradigm shift. Long gone are the days when ad men spend a company's budget on print advertising. Today, ad spending is going digital, up dramatically over all other forms of media. In fact, today digital ad spending is over $50 billion annually, or 28% of all ad dollars spent on advertising in America. The future, however, is even more intriguing. Industry pundits, including yours truly, project ad spending to reach mobile users will reach $60 billion annually, a great portion of which will be delivered through mobile gaming channels such as SplashPlay. Every system needs fuel for energy. Marketing is no exception. In this new age of marketing, social media is the fuel. Billions of people across the globe are actively engaged in social media, not just casually, but intensely. Rest assured, social media is not a passing fad. It is here to stay, and stay it will. Based on the most recent research, people engaged in social media are serious and committed. In fact, the average American active on social media has 275 direct connections with real or virtual friends. Virtual or not, today these relationships have become remarkably serious and tangible. Just as interesting are some exciting statistics. For example, 73% of social media users are between the ages of 30 and 49. 40% earn between $50,000 and $74,000 annually, both making them an ideal target audience. Further enhancing the appeal of social media users is their level of commitment, with the average user spending 23 hours weekly online. From SplashPlay's perspective, the most exciting demographic is that 50% of US adults active in social media play games online, and report that they play games that are recommended by their friends, both real and virtual, hence providing the fuel for social media engagement through gamification. The allure of social media is obvious. Everyone hopes and prays that their published content, whether Twitter tweets, Facebook posts, or YouTube videos, will go viral. Unfortunately, a viral event is often just dumb luck. SplashPlay, however, doesn't rely on dumb luck. It is specifically designed to stimulate viral growth. How, you ask? The answer is simple. SplashPlay's strategy ensures that your marketing message is delivered to an audience sharing common interests. In doing so, the likelihood of stimulating a viral event goes up dramatically. The simple act of delivering your message to a highly interconnected group sharing common interests is integral to maximizing your reach. The simple fact is, when a message resonates with one person, he or she is inclined to share it with their 275 connections. In turn, every subsequent recipient of your message either ignores it or passes it along. Our objective is to empower your social media audience through gamification. As such, if one of your players likes football trivia, his or her followers that like football as well are likely to be engaged and pass along your games, providing you incredible reach to an engaged audience. Just how big is that reach? As I mentioned earlier, the average social media participant has 275 direct connections. In this image, we identify you as connection number 1, shown as you, who reaches 275 people. In turn, your connections each reach 275 people, and so forth. In all, the total of your potential reach, only 3 tiers below you, is upwards of 21 million people. People all waiting to be engaged by a compelling message or opportunity, hence the allure of social media. The importance and size of social media is obvious. At SplashPlay, we recognize 6 important objectives for you, our game sponsors. First, we recognize that you wish to stimulate new business as well as grow your existing business. Also, we believe you consider educating your audience of the features and benefits of the products and services you provide is important. Toward this end, our mission is to provide a mechanism to create powerful social media interactivity which promotes your business and realizes a new and untapped lucrative passive income stream through SplashPlay's gaming platform. And finally, we're committed to stimulating customer loyalty. How, you ask? Our answer is simple: with trivia. But why trivia? Fortunately, this is truly the easy part of my presentation. First, trivia is easy to play, and is in fact the absolute most popular type of game on the internet. The great news is everyone, from adults to children, can be engaged in trivia. And, by its very nature, trivia is a social game which lends itself to interaction between players, whether in person or online. As a social gaming phenomenon, trivia is easily shared across social media and encourages players to also be content creators by submitting questions and topics, creating a sense of ownership and pride. For marketers, trivia provides a unique opportunity to understand the likes and interests of the players. For example, if you sell basketball memorabilia, wouldn't you prefer to deliver your message to the individual playing basketball trivia rather than someone playing a Capitals of the World game? It is SplashPlay's ability to passively and unintrusively gather behavioral metrics, allowing us to specifically target your audience, that fuels gamification. As a game format, trivia games are easy to create, not requiring any unique computer or programming skills. Finally, trivia enables us to gamify customer education and engagement, which strengthens and fortifies your message. As trivia games go, SplashPlay is truly unique. For most games, they are activities people do to while away time, not encourage commerce. As such, most game producers don't provide platforms for doing much more. In contrast, we like to think of SplashPlay as trivia with a purpose. It is this purposeful foundation which empowers SplashPlay to support worthwhile causes and businesses with family-friendly content. It is our purposeful nature that sets SplashPlay apart from the typical gaming company. Very simply, SplashPlay's uniqueness goes well beyond gaming because SplashPlay is the only gaming strategy that is committed to real-world engagement. For example, imagine for a moment you have a business card. Like so many generic business cards, the back is blank and barren, but we hand them out liberally. Consider the possibility of making the back of a business card an important part of your marketing plan. What would you print on it? We at SplashPlay encourage you to use the back of your business card as a real-world touchpoint for your gamification strategy. In this example, the back of the business card is emblazoned with your personal SplashPlay QR code and game link. With a quick snap of the QR code or entry of your game link into the player's browser, they are immediately taken to your branded game experience. Of course, SplashPlay empowers all forms of engagement, from real world, as in the business card, to the virtual world, such as Facebook, Twitter, websites, email, and more. The bottom line is the opportunity to connect with your audience is only limited by your imagination. As shown in this short video, the EHS Inc. game is easily activated by taking a picture of the SplashPlay touchpoint on the back of the business card. From there, the player is free to engage with your games, deals, offers, and much more. SplashPlay is all about interactive social gaming. That is, gaming where players are encouraged to go beyond just self-entertainment, but expand to include friends, family, and business associates. As a SplashPlay sponsor, you enjoy the opportunity to have up to 4 dedicated and personalized buttons just for your games. Under each of these buttons, you can have as many game topics as you desire. You are only limited by your imagination. Finally, under each game topic, you can have an unlimited number of trivia questions with multiple choice, yes, no, or true-false answers. Each can have a unique picture or graphic attached to it. Certainly, your business can benefit from engaging your audience in your trivia game. But as I stated earlier, we want to enhance your business. Toward this end, every time a player answers a question, they are presented a results page showing whether they answered the question correctly, their score for the current session, and more importantly, your personalized SplashPlay dynamic deal button. That's right, for every question answered, right or wrong, your audience will see your personal deal button. When clicked, the deal button expands and shows the player your deal page, which can include images, digital coupons, logo, messages, offers, and even a link. A link that can take your player anywhere you desire, whether it is your corporate website, your e-commerce page, or a video you wish to stream. More importantly, in the spirit of social media engagement, your players have the option to click the share button and your deal will be delivered to their friends via email or social media. Once again, here we see how SplashPlay stimulates viral activity. Your players, who share common interests with their online friends, are the catalyst for viral growth at no cost to you. Each deal or offer can be acted on in real time or be saved by the player for later redemption. No opportunity is lost with SplashPlay. SplashPlay game players enjoy a unique experience branded specifically for our sponsors. More importantly, SplashPlay is a dynamic HTML5 game platform, which means no apps need to be preloaded onto a player's phone. Your SplashPlay game platform is loaded dynamically in real time, ensuring the most current and fresh experience for your audience. Also, note that SplashPlay adapts itself to the device the player is using. Whether a smartphone, tablet, or desktop computer, SplashPlay adjusts itself, ensuring an optimum experience. So far, we explored SplashPlay's branded game experience. Now let's take a moment to dive into SplashPlay's powerful integrated loyalty program. As part of SplashPlay's technology, every time a player answers a question in your branded game, he or she earns points. The faster he or she correctly answers a question, the more points earned, up to 15 points per question. The good news is point accumulation isn't limited to gameplay. As I stated, SplashPlay is all about social gaming. As such, notice the share button prominently displayed on every question. Each time a player clicks the share button, an invitation is sent via email or posted to social media encouraging his or her friends to play your game. The joy of social engagement can be truly motivating. However, SplashPlay provides a tangible incentive to encourage sharing. Each invitation sent by a player earns a 500-point bonus. Again, our way of stimulating a viral event. As I mentioned before, players can share your deals. In doing so, they earn a 500-point bonus as well, again, providing a catalyst for creating a viral event. Rest assured, SplashPlay keeps diligent track of every point earned by every player. When a player logs in, they can view the points they've earned in your game and see upwards of 3 loyalty rewards for which they can redeem their points. I believe it is through the powerful reward system that SplashPlay maximizes customer loyalty through gamification. So now the question is how to engage your audience. The answer couldn't be simpler. I suggest you gamify everything. Just as you saw the EHS game on the back of a business card, your mission is to gamify everything. That's right, gamify everything, including your packaging, business cards, literature, website, social media, email, clothing, even your invoices. Your mission is simply to lead everyone you encounter to play your games. That's how you stimulate viral growth. I mentioned earlier that SplashPlay's objective is to provide a lucrative passive income for its game sponsors. We do this through a simple method. Our games are fully sponsored by advertisers wishing to reach a mobile audience. As the image shows, in the middle is the SplashPlay Game area. However, both above and below the game area are banner advertisements provided by our network advertisers. These ads are updated every time a button is clicked or when 10 seconds elapses. For every question presented, our players see an average of 6 banner ads, the revenue of which is shared with you, our SplashPlay Game sponsor. Let's take a look at how this revenue can benefit you. For the sake of this analysis, we will employ 2 assumptions. First, as SplashPlay Game sponsors, we share 20% of our gross banner advertising revenue with you. That's right, for every dime in advertising SplashPlay earns, you earn 2 cents. Certainly this isn't intended to be the source of your business's revenue. The goal is to generate enough revenue to minimize any costs associated with deploying your SplashPlay Game program. In addition to the 20% share of SplashPlay's revenue, let's assume each of your players have only 175 social media connections. Yes, I stated earlier that the average person has 275 connections, which is true, but in the spirit of being conservative, for this analysis, I assumed only 175 connections. This table allows us to make a good guess about revenue potential. First, the left column entitled Direct Reach represents the estimated audience you reach directly through all forms of communication, from social media to brochures. The top row is your estimated engagement percentage, basically the percent of your direct reach you believe will play your games. If we assume you have a direct reach of 25,000 people and only 0.5% play the game, your projected annual income from SplashPlay banner advertising revenue sharing would be as much as $16,000. For this example, we assume the average player answers 15 questions a week, which would take about 2 minutes. Remember that statistic that 50% of people play games because they were introduced by their friends? As such, for this analysis, we assume 50% of our players will share your SplashPlay game within their social media sphere. The revenue potential for this strategy is only limited by your commitment to promote it. In reality, the only number I can guarantee is if you do nothing. However, if you make a commitment to gamify your marketing, there are no limits to the potential. I'm certain you recognize that SplashPlay is a business. And as a business, we sell our services. However, I intend to demonstrate that there is no cost to gamify your marketing with SplashPlay. SplashPlay has 3 pricing options: monthly, annually, and lifetime. If you choose the monthly program, you'll be billed $70 each month, totaling $840 a year. However, if you commit to an annual contract, your annual cost is $699, saving you $141 over our monthly alternative. Finally, if you are fully committed and choose to be a lifetime sponsor, you pay a one-time fee of $1,499. Certainly our lifetime program is the best value, where you break even over the monthly program in only 21 months. As a sponsor, regardless of the program duration you select, you enjoy a personalized branded landing page. In addition, month-to-month sponsors are allocated a single game button, annual sponsors get 2 game buttons, and lifetime sponsors are assigned up to 4 branded game buttons. We recognize that some of our sponsors just want to have their games, deals, and loyalty programs set up by us. As such, we offer an affordable service to remove this modest burden. Like our program options, we offer 3 service levels: Basic, Premium, and Gold. Under each program, SplashPlay will create 25 to 100 game questions, set up your loyalty program, deals, and offers. Any subsequent modifications to your deals and loyalty program will be done on a low flat fee basis. Our mission at SplashPlay is to provide superb value to our sponsors. SplashPlay provides a unique branded game platform, unlimited games and questions, the ability to schedule competitions, deliver real-time deals and offers, provide valuable customer loyalty program, stimulate social media engagement, and enjoy a passive income. The bottom line is this: SplashPlay is simply without compare. So before we end, let's spend a moment to look at a monthly cost analysis. Certainly, you can obtain similar services like SplashPlay from multiple vendors, all of which have a cost I estimate to be about $589 per month. In comparison, SplashPlay's cost to you will be $70. Even if you can find a bargain, the cost to you would have to be 1/10 of my estimate just to be equal to SplashPlay. Unfortunately for the non-existent competition, SplashPlay is the only organization that offers a clear, integrated, effective, and affordable path to gamify your marketing. Remember the passive income I mentioned earlier? Let's consider what happens if you encourage 1,000 people to answer 10 questions a day. With a quick calculation, I estimate you'll earn $72 monthly, which means your monthly cost to deploy SplashPlay's strategy would be free. In fact, better than free, you'll earn $2. Finally, don't forget that SplashPlay delivers your deals and offers to game players. As such, with the same 1,000 players I discussed a moment ago, I estimate that you would deliver 30,000 deals and offers monthly to engaged players at no cost to you. Candidly, this alone is an incredible value. In closing, the bottom line is simple. SplashPlay is the only service that provides customized gaming, branded deals, offers, branded loyalty program, and income sharing. More importantly, SplashPlay is the only marketing engine that pays for itself. I believe SplashPlay defines a new beginning in your marketing strategy. I invite you to become a SplashPlay Game sponsor today. To get started, simply call us toll-free at 877-286-9003 or visit us at www.splashplay.com and fill out our contact form. I'm Thomas Banks. Thank you for taking the time to learn about SplashPlay's unique approach to enhancing your marketing through gamification. The decision is yours, but don't forget, the game is afoot.